So this is going to be a little bit different. Basically, I need to disable this alarm and this alarm. And they have a sledgehammer, a spray can, a fire extinguisher, and a plank to get the job done. Which is going to add some challenges I didn't have to deal with before. Unless there's going to be weapons hiding everywhere, because shotguns will probably blow through walls, but I only have 2 bullets. And a pile of money. This isn't going to make a lot of sense right now, but I just need to leave a marker. And this definitely isn't part of the mission, but I kind of just really want to see a big tower fall into the river, because you can't just give me a big tower hanging on the cliff's edge and not expect me to try and knock it down. Okay, I've got limited bullets, so you better not make me regret this. Get in the river. I see the problem. It's still connected at the base. So if we take the base away, it's free to plummet away into the river. Yeah, there we go. Oh, well, that's not great, but this is. And this is going to be my jumping off point. And the first alarm is in this building. So I wonder what kind of clever way we're going to find to get in there. I was expecting that to explode. So we're actually going to have to get a little bit creative. And when it comes to explosives, you can never have too many. It's just a matter of getting them kind of close enough to the building to do the damage we need them to do. Never mind. Well, that actually almost kind of got in there anyways by happy accident, so let's go ahead and see if we can just finish off a little bit of this wall. Hopefully with less exploding ourselves this time. I think that'll work. Now, this should be pretty easy. We go ahead and hack this, and then we're going to have 60 seconds to get to the next one. And that's why I laid out my yellow line. We basically just run and jump off somewhere here. There should be a boat somewhere nearby. I didn't test if we can drive this, but I'm assuming we can. I could have picked a quicker boat and also put it in a better position to start, because this is not an optimal way to go. But as shocking as that may be to some of you, we're already almost there. I laid out the right cave to go into with the yellow dots. So we'll go ahead and leave our boat there. Then we'll fall hilariously into the water. This is actually going to be closer than I thought. I have 2 alarms to turn off. And so far I'm not doing a great job of it. So we hack you and we're done. Aren't we? There's 4 required. I thought there was only 2 required because there's only 2 yellow. Okay, so you need the 2 yellows plus 2 of the other ones. So now I basically need to figure out a way to get up there. The game was kind enough to give me some planks, and I can usually use these in some kind of creative ways. I could probably do better than that though, but it's a process. So if we go like that, that might be too steep. But if we take a running start at that, we might be able to hop our way right up to the roof. Or if we assume we're not going to need any more planks, we'll go like that. And I'm not really sure what I'm doing anymore, but I made it up. And that spot is happily right above our well-positioned boat. And then for this one, it's just a matter of stacking up a few more bombs. And then hoping that's enough to blow open the wall, which certainly is. The biggest question now is whether or not I can survive this drop.
Hey, I doubt it!
And I'm going to go ahead and assume I can. So this is target number 1. It's gone. That's a big drop. We're okay. Now we run down to this one. This is where we started the prior time. We get it out. It's only been 13 seconds or so. Now we cross here, climbing up our little yellow path. Now hopefully we get this shot on the first shot, and up we go. Perfect. Up to here and hacking this. And then we jump into the water to our boat. Perfect. And then we steer ourselves straight, crash into the wall. It's going to be a little bit tight for time, but what can you do? I think we did this faster than last time, and I took out twice as many things. Forgot where it was in the building. Yeah, we did this way faster. And we're good to go. But I was also a little curious as to what's in this building. I should note that the front door was locked. That's why I couldn't get in otherwise. And it has a gun. And guns are great because you can do a lot of damage to things from a long ways away. Like I could shoot down that whole tower if I felt so inclined. And my base of operations is now a beautiful tropical island. Now I've got to get 3 big barrels to this boat. There seems to be a lot of them around. And this doesn't really seem too bad. Okay, never mind, they're a little bit heavier than I thought, but there is a boat nearby, and where we need to take them is a boat. I don't know whose yacht this is, but I'm going to go ahead and borrow it for a little while. It had something in the back that looked valuable. Not to them, but to me, it looked like it had weapons. So we just carefully kind of line it up, something like that. Then we go ahead and load the boat with our new thing, and it's in the water. Kind of forgot the barrels roll. So in the back of this boat was actually pipe bombs and bombs. This time I'm going to try and do this a little more gracefully. If I put it this side down, oh, I can actually hold it while it drops. Okay, then I'm just going to turn it a little bit so that it doesn't leave my boat unexpectedly. In fact, I managed to wrestle it all the way up to there, which is what I'm going to call good enough for me. Then there's one here I might be able to get, but there's definitely 2 here I would definitely be able to get. Okay, it turns out having this in my boat probably isn't the best idea. Well, okay, I had good intentions. Well, since we stole the boat anyway, we might as well hide the evidence. Anyways, the next barrel is here, so if we can manage to wrestle it over here and through this little hole in the wall. There's also a barrel over here that looks like it wants to leave, it just needs a way out. So we're gonna give it a way out. That clears the crap out of the way, so we should be able to roll this down into, well, probably another boat. But since we're in the neighborhood, I'm pretty sure there's another barrel or two somewhere nearby. We'll maybe take one per boat at a time for now, because I just couldn't really help but noticing they're a little bit heavy, and they tend to do bad things to a boat, but I have a solution for that now. Then I'm definitely going to put the pipe bomb away while I do this. We're probably going to take some extra debris with us, but we have cables now, so I can go cable to there. And maybe we'll double down on the cables because they're very heavy. Now that can't go anywhere. So as I drive, that's going to move around like a wrecking ball for sure, but at least it can't go into the drink this time. We're learning. Now I'm going to back the boat up to the dock. That way we can drag another heavy barrel down in there as soon as we find another one. That's fine. It would seem there's one somewhere nearby. In fact, I think that's it up there. So we'll go ahead and see if we can kind of let it loose. There it is. I do like how pretty much any problem in this game can be solved with explosives. Now to gingerly load it into my very delicate boat. Hopefully the right way, because I don't want to break anything more than I already have. All right, now we just go ahead and cable it if it wants to behave. Okay, okay, it's mega cabled. I think the last one is up there, and I'm not going to drop that into this boat, at least not yet, because that's a lot of force to bring down, and I don't want it to crash through the boat. This is very, very hard to do. We're going to come up to about there. And then we're going to back it up very gingerly, and wow, we did the one automatically. Then this one, I'm hoping we can, how do we decable this? Maybe I don't, yeah, I didn't even have to. Great. And now we celebrate by doing something incredibly stupid. We'll put this boat right here and ignore the fact we have a beautiful elevator that can help us out. Then we just clear some debris out of our way. Pretty sure I just broke the elevator anyway. This is a very confusing building. Is it all the way up here? Well, there's a door in the way. I'm going to have to use a bomb to get in here, which is fine, but I don't want to waste my bombs. Probably should have used that on the wall. The wall was weaker. What kind of door is this? Where's my thing? Okay, it's actually below me. There was just a valuable up here. Oh, it was right here the whole time. So if it's there and we got to get it over this wall, why would we not just send it this way? Then it's got less wall to go through. That kind of makes sense. I'm out of bombs though, so that didn't really work out as well as I'd hoped. It was a good idea though. In fact, it's still a good idea because I'm pretty sure I can still get it through that hole. Then we don't have to go over any walls at all. We just got to go through the wall without dropping it into the water below. So in saying that, I'm going to use what's called the drag technique. Then we're pretty much already there. The boat is somewhere down below, so I'm going to go ahead and gingerly drop it in there. Stay. And that actually somehow worked. Don't you go anywhere. Where's my cables? You stay. Stay. I don't trust that is going to stay, but what can you do? I've also created a minefield in the water, which in hindsight probably wasn't that bright, but as long as those cables hold, I'll be okay. These things also don't steer unless you're moving, so that makes this a lot harder than it has to be. I don't know how many cables they're still holding on, if any, but I think I'm going to get away with this, which I really shouldn't have, because this was stupid plan after stupid plan. But that's what I like about this game. It enables my stupidity and actually kind of works. If only real life was this easy. Got it. Before I leave, we're going to celebrate by driving this truck into this boat. And we're good. Mission accomplished. Okay, this is one of those fun missions where I'm running from a helicopter the entire time, but I've got 4 targets to take out. And so far, not a lot of tools to work with in order to do it. So we're going to have to once again get creative because I don't think these are going to be up to the task of destroying this. I think the helicopter can actually probably help me out in that regard because it's going to fire on me any second now. And if and when it does, it's going to destroy this. If not, what I can do is be a little bit creative and move from the helicopter. Okay, it definitely blew up the boiler, but now I am very hurt, so I'm hiding in a cave. He also has missiles. I need to get around to the center of the island, so I might take a boat for a joyride. I just don't really know if I can get there in time before I get killed, but I'm going to try. And I picked this boat because it comes with some bombs, and those bombs are going to help me. I just need to not die now. That's the edge of the level, so that's awesome. And the helicopter clearly is good against boats. Never mind. Okay, I managed to make it to this building, which has a target in it somewhere, which apparently is in that room. The helicopter's making short work of this place. So the helicopter and I are going to use our teamwork to bring this building down. Making pretty good progress so far. Just need to kind of not be in direct sight of it. Kind of missing my tools right now, but it's kind of a nice challenge having to make the helicopter do all the work. There it is. That's what I need to destroy. I just can't get in there quite yet. The helicopter did fire on this side of the building a little bit, and I got pipe bombs. Okay, these are actually going to help me in a big way, but I'm going to see if I can make the helicopter do this part at least. He doesn't seem to fire on me if he can't see me though, so I might just have to move on. After using a pipe bomb, of course. Kind of annoying how he gets shy suddenly. Like, I want him to shoot me now. There it is. There it goes. Perfect. And there's another target just down here, so I'm hoping that wall will give me a little bit of cover for a second. I'm just kind of trying to keep a roof over my head, so that's that one. So if I throw a pipe bomb there, that should be that target eliminated. Then in order to locate the next one, I'm going to make my way into hopefully a cave somewhere nearby. Caves are immune to helicopters. So I'm over here. There's a boat here. There's a target here, here, here. I need to get back to here at the end. And so I'm going to sacrifice a pipe bomb here to get out of this little hole. If I can. Then I'm going to try and sneak around really quick. We're going to use this boat, so I'm going to try and not have the helicopter fire on it yet. That was close to my boat. Then I'm going to try and get into this cave as quickly as possible, because I think that big thing is the target, and this one comes with a forklift. So I'm going to go ahead and utilize that, because I'm pretty sure the forklift can destroy many things. Perfect. Now I just somehow need to get all the way back over to here, and boats don't seem to be a great option. But the last time I blew up my boat, that was probably a fluke. I think we'll be fine. Oh, I just jumped in this at the worst time. We'll at least get closer using the boat. I just don't want to run because I'm lazy. And so far so good. This is very narrow, so the helicopter really can't fire on me that I didn't see that staircase. Ladder, whatever it's called. I don't really know where I'm going anymore either. The helicopter is gone for now, so yeah, I think we actually made it back already. That was much easier in the end than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, those boats are less important than me. Alright, so we'll go ahead and finish that off. Whatever. Off we go. I didn't get all the targets, but I didn't need to.